Hello, my name is Badatia. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I welcome you. If it's not, welcome back. So today's video is going to be about 4 Reiki myths. That's such a weird word to say, myths. Today's video is going to be about 4 Reiki myths. But before I talk about that, I want you to subscribe to this channel, like and share this video, and remember to click on the notification button, because if you don't, no matter how many times I put up a video, you're not going to know. Okay, so Reiki myth number 1. That Reiki is a religion. Reiki is not a religion. Although I'm sure there are people who would like for it to be a religion, but it really isn't. Reiki is not a religion. But you know what? I've heard people who are religious talk about their experience. When I had my Reiki experience or attunement, it was beautiful. And you know, a lot of different things took place, and because I had the attunement, it helped to have things in perspective. It helped me to put things in better perspective. And it helped me to have something to rely on to kind of focus my energy, especially when I was going through certain things where I was distracted and it just looks like things were going on. But I didn't ascribe it to anything that had to do with my attunement to Reiki. However, there are a lot of people who have had some interesting experience where they claim to have seen demons, or you know, all kinds of weird shit was happening to them. It could help you in whatever religious beliefs that you have. You know, the Reiki principles are excellent. You know, not being angry. Who wants to be angry all day? You know, like living your life without anger. You know, not worrying about stuff. Not, you know, not taking advantage of people and just not being trustworthy, etc. So, you know, it's great to live by those principles. And even though there are certain things that you could do on a daily basis, it's not religious. I mean, like, think about it. Brushing your teeth. Somebody who doesn't know anything about brushing your teeth might think that you doing that every day, 3 times a day, is a religion. I'm not making fun of anybody who does that, and no, it's not a religious thing. But I'm just saying that we as human beings, we like things to be routine. Even though some of us might think we're more spontaneous than others, and you know, this is possibly true. However, you put your shoes on a certain kind of way, you put your shirt on a certain kind of way, you eat your soup from one side of the bowl a certain kind of way, you like your cereal, you know, packaged, you know, looking a certain, like, you know what I mean, right? Okay, if you think about it, you'll see that there are certain things that you do that are, you know, routine. It's just the way we are. It's just the way that we are programmed, the way that we are cultured. Whatever word you want to use, just fit it in there. Reiki myth number 2. Having a Reiki attunement opens you up to your spirit guide. So, you know, from my perspective, I think when I think about a spirit guide, I'm thinking more like a light bulb moment. You could be having a conversation with someone, and all of a sudden something that they've said or something that they say answers a question that you've been wanting an answer to. That's a spirit guide, because that person is being used as a conduit for your message. So that's one way of looking at it. You know, you could be passing by and somebody says something, or you hear something, or you read something, and it answers whatever question that has been plaguing you. That is my understanding of like a spirit guide. Or maybe it's a relative, you know, you have a chat with them, or they send you something and all of a sudden it answers your question. So that's one way that you can look at it. Now, there are those other people who, after having their attunements, they've had some interesting experiences where they claim to have seen demons, they claim to have seen spirits, and all those other things. I don't know anybody who's had that. I personally have not ever had that type of experience. I'm not saying bad things haven't happened, but I've never ascribed it to, because I had a Reiki attunement. And, my understanding is if you are seeing such things, and I really don't even know anybody, never heard of anybody other than watching it from television or watching it on YouTube, who's ever had this experience. I don't know anybody personally or know people who have had that. So, but I can't really say that that isn't their experience. And I'm just thinking that if you are having that type of experience, I have to say there must be something going on prior to you having your attunement, because really when you have a Reiki attunement, it just tunes you in. It tunes you into things, and it kind of brings up all the different things that have been underneath. Basically, whatever has been going on in your life, whether it's something in current memory or something that happened to you in the past, or even, might I say, from another life, another experience, and all of this is coming up. Reiki attunement kind of brings all that up. And the reason why that happens is because you need to take care of it. You need to acknowledge it. You need to work it out. You need to know what it is that you need to do with it. So Reiki helps you to do that. And if you are open enough to actually have that experience, you will grow. It will help you to grow. It will help your soul and spirit to grow. So for me, my understanding of a Reiki attunement is to assist your soul's growth, or your soul's glow. So that's how I look at it. Now, Reiki myth number 3. Okay, this one is really weird. That Reiki is a massage therapy. Well, no, it's not. Even though Reiki is a hands-on modality, it's not a massage therapy, okay? Now, that's not to say that there aren't massage therapists who are Reiki masters who are using that as part of the package that they provide, because I don't know. It's a possibility. But Reiki is not a massage therapy. Now, it's an energy healing therapy, and it works on the energetic level. It works on your emotional, on your mental, your physical, and your spiritual. Really, when you do a Reiki session and you go through a Reiki healing, you're more than likely to fall asleep. And when you fall asleep, you feel relaxed, everything feels good once the session is over. However, for me personally, when I do a Reiki session, before I do a Reiki session, I usually ask my client, do you have a preference for me, having my hands on you, or you prefer my hands not be on you? I personally prefer to do hands off, only because I find that the energy emits a lot stronger when I'm not directly touching the client. And so, it's not a massage therapy. Massage therapy is great, but it's not that. And the fourth one is that doing Reiki depletes your energy. That is not true, okay? It doesn't deplete your energy. It shouldn't deplete your energy. As a matter of fact, Reiki is like a win-win type of modality. While you are sending the energy, or the energy is flowing through you to another person, you are getting the same thing happening with you. It's wonderful. You're getting the benefit of the energy that's flowing through you, and the person who is receiving that energy is receiving the same flow, the same energy, the same benefit. The energy isn't coming from the Reiki practitioner. It's coming from the universal, source. And it's because you've been attuned, you're kind of like, it just goes through you. You're kind of like the messenger type of thing. That's why you can actually learn how to do this for yourself, to remove the messenger aspect of it. You have the opportunity to do that, and everybody has that opportunity to tap into that. And I, encourage you to do just that. I encourage you to learn about Reiki, just to understand and to open up a whole different avenue for you to receive this energy that is inherently yours. It is yours. It belongs to you. And you need to take a hold of it and grab it and make it a part of your life. Now, I hope that this video has been of help to you. If you have any questions, visit us at www.quantumupgrade.com. And remember to subscribe to this channel and to share and like this video. And also remember to push that notification bell, because if you don't push it, you're not going to know whenever I upload a video up or not. You're not going to be able to see it, because I'm just a growing channel right now. So, do us all a favor, do yourself and me a favor, and click on the notification button. And thank you for watching this video. We'll see you soon.